Welcome to ASMR Radio. Today's topic is going to be triggers. What are the top 10 triggers for people to help induce ASMR in people? So this isn't going to be a list of which one's number 1 and which one's number 10. It's just a generalized list of what the information I've gathered would be the top 10 triggers. So we're going to start off with whispering. And whispering is probably one of the first things that people come across to help experience ASMR. And all it takes is someone just whispering nice and quietly to help you whenever you like. It's just a matter of a click, 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 click of the mouse. Open up the screen, pop on the headphones, and allow these sounds to always just move around you like I'm right there with you. And whispering is something that is kind of me moving in close to you to give you some insight or information, or just to tell you something that I want only you to hear. And I think that is some of the kind of like that drawing out, the whispering kind of is a memory of talking close to you. So we'll move on to soft spoken as a trigger. And for me personally, I very much enjoy listening to people just talk nice and softly. And it could be, for example, an hypnosis session where the hypnotherapist is saying, okay, I want you to think of the muscles all on the top of your head, in your scalp, in your face, and just allow all of the fibers in your muscles just to unwind and relax. Now allow this feeling to slowly move down the back of your neck, down your back, and all the way from your hips down your legs to the tips of your toes. And that could be an example of someone talking softly to you, talking directly to you, and focusing their attention on you. So that would be soft spoken as a trigger. So another common trigger for people would be a roleplay scenario where the person, like myself, is pretending that they're in like a roleplay scenario, like I could be putting on your makeup, I could be giving you a massage, I could be a doctor giving you a cranial nerve examination. So we'll focus on the cranial nerve examination. That would be the most widespread role play for ASMR. And basically it's me pretending to be a doctor just to check you. So just put one hand over your eye and tell me, how many fingers am I holding up? Very good. Now just put the hand over the other eye and tell me, how many fingers am I holding up? Very good. Now, don't worry. There's nothing wrong at all. Now, what I want you to do is just look at the tip of my finger, and I'm just going to follow your eyes while you follow the finger. So look. So look here, 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 here. So that would be an example of the most famous roleplay that there is in the community of ASMR. The cranial nerve examination would be the one roleplay that many people have done. So another trigger would be getting a massage or watching someone get a massage. So we're going to focus on watching someone get a massage, and the example will be the world's greatest head massage by Baba in India. So basically his video of getting a head massage and the way that he would apply his cosmic energy is considered probably the most viewed massage video that unintentionally triggers ASMR. So unintentional is where someone is just doing something that is a normal thing for them, but watching them do it will trigger ASMR in you. So a massage is a very common unintentional type of video that you can watch to allow you to experience ASMR. So the world's greatest head massage, watching someone get a massage, can be a very, very good trigger. And his video is probably one of the best, if not the best in the world for massage videos. Okay, so now we're going to focus on some sounds that can help people experience ASMR. So tapping sounds. Tapping sounds are what you would think would not be something to trigger ASMR, but in my experience, the tapping sounds can be extremely relaxing and therapeutic in a way. So we've got a couple of wooden blocks, and it's just a matter of and sometimes just moving. Whispering to the tapping sounds. And you just amplify the effect. So there would be a example of tapping sounds as a trigger. The next one is going to be crinkle sounds. So we're just going to try something that I had recently, which is something as simple as an airbag. So we're going to try just to see what type of sounds we can get out of this. So crinkle sounds is something that people link to, for example, the sound of a fire. And we'll talk a little bit about ASMR in the next episode, but we'll focus on crinkle sounds. So maybe not the best crinkle sounds, but I have something here. And so that would be an example of some crinkle sounds. So they were just some things that I had lying around, and you can make these sounds from practically any object at all that you can find lying around. Okay, so the next trigger we're going to look at is scratching. And scratching sounds would be an unlikely sound for what you might think to be relaxing, but if you create the right type of sound, it can work quite well. So we're just going to use this type of sound, and I think that this sound is a little bit linked to, as an example, it's like when someone's, for example, giving you a massage or running their hands through your hair. You could almost imagine that these type of sounds are someone just giving you a massage, and that comes back to one of the earlier triggers. So another trigger would be inaudible sounds. So these are kind of like very quiet whispering, but to the point where you can't quite understand, and you add some mouth sounds, which some people may not like, but some people do like. So we're going to give an example of some inaudible whispering. And that would be a little example of a inaudible type sound that many people actually really like. Another trigger would be actually the right person. So in your life, if you experience ASMR, and I really hope that everyone finds the way to experience, is that there's certain people that you will come across just at the way that they talk, with the sound of their voice or their mannerisms, and just that person in general might give off that vibe that really helps you to experience ASMR. So for me in my life, there's a number of people that are practically a surefire bet to trigger ASMR in me. And I always look forward to seeing those people and hoping to experience some unintentional ASMR. A person, to give you an example, would be Bob Ross. He's considered one of the forefathers of ASMR. So you combine his the vibe that he gives off, the energy that he gives off, and his voice and his passion to painting, and then you add some of the extra sound, the brush strokes and the scraping. You start to get a combination of movements and sounds and that right person that allow many people to experience ASMR. So the right person is actually a trigger for many people. Now we'll come to the last one, and that is personal attention. So these videos are designed to give off like a personal attention. So for example, this would be like an example. So it's like I'm just touching your face all around. And it's kind of like a way to just to kind of simulate someone there with you, but you don't have any of the worries or the feelings that you have to respond back. You can just happily kick back and just enjoy watching that person do a role play that gives you personal attention. So the cranial nerve examination is a role play of a doctor giving you personal attention by inspecting your cranial area, and this would be a classic personal attention trigger. That's why I believe the cranial nerve examination is the most popular role play on YouTube, because it focuses very heavily on giving you that personal attention. So I hope you enjoyed this little video of a brief explanation on what I think, from the information I've gathered, are some of the top 10 triggers. I'm sure I've missed a number of them, and to be honest, there's almost an infinite number of triggers, because with so many different people experiencing it and so many different situations, and as the word of ASMR gets out to the world and more people find out about it, the amount of different triggers there are just huge. But it always comes back down to the right person triggering you. So you have to find that right person that creates the right sounds, that moves in a certain way, that talks in a certain way, that does something in a way that sort of clicks with you. And that's the important part. So for me in my life, there's a few people that just click for me, and there's going to be many other people that you'll meet in your life, but it's when you do come across those people, really enjoy it, and savor the moment. And if you're like me, when someone's talking and you're experiencing ASMR, I'll always be like, yep. Oh, tell me about that, just to try and keep them talking, because ASMR feels great. So you're going to try and prolong the feeling that it gives you. So I wish you all to find some really great unintentional moments of ASMR in your life. It's not something you're going to feel a lot, but kind of enjoy it when you come across it, because it's not something that you come across a lot, and it's it is really good. So that's my take on the top 10 triggers for ASMR. Stay tuned. I'm going to try and talk about the origin of ASMR and some of my thoughts and theories on ASMR, as there is no medical research to date for ASMR. This will go on record as my theories for ASMR. So stay tuned for the next episode of ASMR Radio for those smooth sounds to help you relax, de-stress, have fun, smile and be happy. You're here now and you're watching, listening to me, so that's a good thing.